That ball played himself into a little bit of a bad hop. He might have had some time there, but he was trying to get off a quick throw and pulled him off the bag.
And now the aforementioned Mark Quattrani, the transfer from Cornell, who is a standout in Ithaca with his 2 seasons there. He takes a breaking ball off the plate outside. He was the Ivy League Rookie of the Year in 2024, had a great Ivy League tournament, but wanted to go to a bigger baseball school. And my, is Notre Dame happy that he came here with the numbers he's put up so far, as Weaver checks on Coy.
Now, Coy, you know, Notre Dame's not like a big base stealing team, but Coy is the one guy in that lineup that has been known to be aggressive, and it looks like he's got a little bit of a lean over at first base, and Weaver's certainly aware of that, picking over a couple times already.
Well, we've seen Weaver get it up to about 96. He can reliably get it into the mid-90s with the fastball, has the changeup and the slider. And he deals a 1-0. Fastball, Quattrani tried to check, and he did, according to first base umpire Tanner Dobson.
Key for Weaver today is going to be to get ahead. He's been great with his command this year. So far, these first 3 batters, he's fallen behind 2 of them. That's something that he's going to want to fix and make sure he's working ahead.
And runners on the corners with 1 out.
Albright jumped all over that off-speed pitch, able to stay on it and drive it up the middle. And, you know, Lambden did the right thing, and, you know, with the second baseman playing right up the middle, he just wanted to be sure that it wasn't caught and he was doubled up, and not much he can do right there.
Still plenty of shifts in college baseball. Tough to know where the middle infielders are playing. And a swing and a miss on a nasty first pitch to Caden Smith, playing in just his 4th game after he returned from injury on Saturday.
Caden's going to be a big part of this offense, transferring in from Charleston Southern. He had a great season last year, and they're expecting him to carry it over.
And he chops one just foul, left side of third base, 0-2. Smith last year led the country in RBIs per game. And he has 3 RBIs in 3 games so far for the Blue Devils. And in an RBI situation here where an out could bring home the first run. But behind 0-2. And Riddell with the check on Albright. Now, we've seen several occasions over the first few weeks of the season where in this situation Duke has tried to catcher, count 2-2.
ACC play is different than non-conference. You know, game planning's different. Teams are more intense about it. Not that you're not trying to win non-conference, but everything elevates when you get into conference play.
Couldn't get him to chase the fastball, and it's full 3-2. Good at bat here for Barth. As we can see, some high-level stuff from Aiden Weaver. 3-2. And this one driven in a left field, Albright towards the corner, and he comes up with it. And it's a 1-2-3 second inning for Aiden Weaver. Still scoreless in the middle of the second. check on Coy. Well, the knock on Weaver before this year was that he didn't throw a ton of strikes. And he really was able to turn that around under the tutelage of Corey Muscara back in the fall. As Quattrani waves and misses at the 82-mile-an-hour changeup.
And I think the key is just being confident and staying confident. You know, when you're throwing as many strikes as Weaver does, and it's a big improvement from years past, you're going to get hit a little bit, and it just can't scare you outside the strike zone.
0-1 with the runner off, grounded over to short. And with Coy moving, the only play for Lambton is at first. So that keeps Notre Dame out of a double play, puts a runner on second base with 2 outs for Waters. Weaver's done a nice job against Notre Dame's leading hitter in Quattrani, inducing a couple of ground balls. But now he faces Waters, who dunked in that double that bounced over Albright and left his first time up. That just misses down and in. But to your point, after allowing a couple of hard hit balls to right center, Weaver's still very much in and around the strike zone against the 3 and 4 batters in the Notre Dame lineup. This time he goes indeed on the first pitch. Albright swings through it. The throw to second isn't in time. And couldn't have been more predictable. That is stolen base number 13 to tie him with Albright for the team lead. And it was uncontested.
Yeah, really not even close.
And Albright takes one in the dirt outside, 1-1.
Nice job there by Quattrani, keeping that ball in front of him. That was not an easy stop right there. That was a nice play, showing some athleticism.
Big hole on the right side for Albright, with Barth close to the bag at second for a play just like that, as Hamilton able to get back. Of all the Duke base runners, it's Hamilton who's incited the most chaos this year on the bases. And nice grab by Riddell on the mound to handle the comebacker from Albright. And that'll strand a runner at second base in the third. He keeps it 1-0 Notre Dame as we head to the fourth. Trani with his team-leading 5th blast of the season, as the Cornell transfer continues to deliver at the dish. And he doubles Notre Dame's lead again. It is 4-0.
And that's why he's so dangerous. At any point, he's proven that he can do that. And then when you kind of back that up with a walk there right before, having a 2-run home run definitely is a clutch swing there from Quattrani.
Another pitch up.
Yep, another mistake up in the zone and was capitalized.
That is such a sweet-looking swing that Mark Quattrani has, and it's something that he did at Cornell. He would hit the ball to all fields. He would come through in the clutch as well. He set a program record in his first year at Cornell, won Ivy League Rookie of the Year, hit some key home runs, including a 3-run shot and a grand slam in that Ivy tournament. And head coach Sean Stifler really was impressed from what he saw when he found Quattrani in the transfer portal, liked that he was a tough Philadelphia guy, and he has made such a big difference in this Notre Dame lineup. And that is his first career hit in ACC play, with many more to come, as he's just a junior. A very it's Caleb Anderson who's up in the Duke bullpen, as you see on your left. Love the new camera up there in the bullpen, as Duke for the first time moved its bullpen out beyond the outfield fence. So a brand new area out there and left, as the facility upgrades have been underway for a year or so now, and they will continue.
I think it's important, Coach Muscari showing his pitcher some confidence here. It's a long season. He's trying to build out his bullpen. It's game 1 on a Friday, and he's going to trust his guy to get him out and get him out of the inning.
And while he did just hit a batter, he's only walked 2 batters through 9 innings this year. Mastriani has showed good control. He deals a first pitch fastball over the middle. Nice lunging play up the middle by Hamilton. He tries to hop it over to first. Might have had a better chance at second, and he cannot get his man. So it's an RBI infield single for Mason Barth. And it is a 6-run inning here for Notre Dame.
Probably would have had a better chance at second. That's a
As Notre Dame will come to bat for the first time since those 5 scored with 2 outs in the 5th, including 3 home runs by Berkland, Quattrani, and Waters. 1, 3, and 4 in the Notre Dame lineup, and it'll be that top of the lineup due up to start the 6th against Marcelo Mastriani. And a 6-0 ball game. And Drew Berkland, who has hit the ball hard 3 times today, takes a strike at the knees. Lined out to a leaping Lambden in the first, double to right center in the second, and took a high hanging changeup over the fence and left in the 5th. 0-1, fastball up and away, 1-1.
Yeah, Berkland's had some great swings today, great at-bats. Really has a really good idea what he wants to do at the plate.
Guys in their batting order. They've already certainly proved something tonight, and this could be a big weekend to show the ACC what the Irish are made of.
Yeah, Ed, you mentioned it too. It's been